Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy. Can't you see she's spittin' nerdy? Look at her, she's spittin' nerdy.
Good morning, everyone. Today is gonna be a busy day, but it's gonna be a fun day, hopefully, theoretically. So I am taking you guys with me. I just got up, got dressed, and now I'm headed to the gym to actually get my workout in. First thing in the morning. We'll see how this goes. I'm 100% fasted right now. No kombucha, no coffee, no nothing. Slowly easing my way back into this. I don't know if my strength is gonna suffer a little bit, but I guess we will find out. So because I have stuff that I have to do right after the gym and I can't come home and eat and I will have been training fasted, I'm actually gonna do something that I don't usually do very often, and that is bring a protein shake with me. There's this huge myth around nutrient timing with protein and how after your workout you have to have 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of your workout or else you're gonna lose all of your gains. And in reality, this is just not true, with a few exceptions. So in general, as long as you eat within like 6 hours of your workout, you're fine. The only time nutrient timing really does make a big difference is if you're training fasted or if you're planning on training again later that day. When you're not fasted, your body can draw from stuff that you ate earlier in the day. It's not like everything you ate before your workout doesn't count and you can't utilize it. But if you're training fasted, you really have nowhere to draw from to repair all of the tissue damage. And so you need to eat after your workout, or at least it's a lot more advantageous to eat after your workout if you are training fasted. Likewise, if you're planning on training again later in the day, it is important to get some post-workout nutrition to start the repair process, as well as replenish the glycogen in your muscles so that you can train with maximum power later on in the day. This says 2 scoops. I only did 1. We're gonna listen to the directions so that I don't mess this up. So that's the deal with that. And overall, you guys know that I advocate for getting all of your nutrients through whole and processed foods. If I had the ability to like bring a chicken breast with me and then microwave it at the gym and eat it afterwards, I actually probably wouldn't do that. That's a lot of extra effort. But basically, I only resort to protein powder like once in a blue moon. I think I bought this about a year ago, and I still have half of it left. So relying on protein powder is not something that I recommend, not something that I personally do frequently, but in circumstances like this where I'm going to the gym fasted and I'm going to other places afterwards and I don't have time to eat and it's not really feasible to bring food with me, it's a good option. So I just fill this up with almond milk. I have my chocolate protein powder. My go-to protein powder is the Organifi chocolate protein. I just absolutely love the ingredients in this one. Most protein powders are full of just so many processed added fillers and other stuff that just doesn't need to be there, that doesn't really add anything. But Organifi is all organic. It has 3 different kinds of protein, which is great. It is a vegan protein blend, and most vegan proteins, you'll notice if you read the ingredients, only have protein from one source, but this one has protein from pea, quinoa, and pumpkin seed. Like, it's so good that it's almost good enough to be something that I would just pick up and drink for the fun of it because it tastes good. And don't worry, I'll be putting my milk in my little freezer bag so it stays nice and cold. Now it is time for the gym. The workout ended up being short and sweet. Now it is time for my protein powder. I'm also now on my way to the farmer's market, praying that I don't spill my protein powder all over myself right now. And I need to do that really quickly because I actually have a coaching call with all of my Project Comeback community people in like an hour. Tastes like chocolate milk. It's freaking amazing. Oh, and I also grabbed one of my Thunderbird maca and coffee bars just to get a little bit of carbs, just cause, and also because I wanted like solid food. So I'll be eating this on the way to the farmer's market as well. I didn't listen to my phone about the fastest way to get to the farmer's market. That was a mistake. I'm literally gonna have like 10 minutes to get there, get all my stuff, and just get out. But that's okay, because I know what I want. I can just go bing, bang, boom, get out. Hello. We're basically done with week 2. How has that gone for you guys? Things happen, and being able to adjust and adapt is really important. And that is kind of part of what Project Comeback is all about, just making sure you're building a sustainable lifestyle rather than forcing yourself to work out or get extra activity when you don't have time or just it isn't benefiting you overall. Acknowledging where you're struggling and just being conscious of it is definitely the hardest part, because once you know what the issue is, you can decide to take steps to change it. But like, if you either don't know what you're struggling with or you're refusing to acknowledge it like a lot of people do, then you can't even take steps to move in the right direction. You can't even make a plan. So that's definitely huge, and I encourage the rest of you to share in the group with anything that you're struggling with so you can get feedback. Tracking macros can be very triggering for some people as far as like relationship with food goes. So if you like, I would just suggest making sure that you keep checking in with yourself and that you're aware of, I mean, you seem like you're very aware of it, but just make sure that you do keep that awareness. And if you do notice any sort of like restrictive behaviors due to the numbers, like if you do start to say, no, I'm gonna skip the honey, no, I'm gonna skip XYZ because it adds an extra 50 calories, just stop and think about that. Maybe consider not tracking calories for a while, or just evaluate why you're having those thoughts, and then move forward from there. It was such a great call. Everyone in the community program is so great, so it's always fun to chat with all of them about exercise and fitness and health and all of that good stuff. If you guys missed out on getting into the community program or VIP program for Project Comeback, I think I might rerun it before summer. If you guys are interested in that, maybe. So let's just keep that in mind if you're like, oh, I'm sad I missed out. But anyway, I figured now that I got that out of the way, I give you guys a tiny little farmer's market haul. And by tiny, I mean, I really didn't get that much because it was mostly for my family and I just wanted a few things. So my mom, my brother, and his girlfriend all wanted bags of sprouted nuts. So I got myself just some sprouted almonds, and then I got them giant bags of walnuts, almonds, and more walnuts. And these nuts are literally like the best nuts. Then also for my mom, my brother, and his girlfriend, I got a ton of chocolate. Some of this is also for me. Most of it is for them. It's all from Blacklight, which you can actually find online. My coffee guy, aka the guy who also sells me chocolate and runs Blacklight Coffee, was telling me that one of you guys actually sent him an order via Instagram asking for like a sample pack of all of the chocolates. And he was very excited to discover that it was someone who follows me. So I appreciate you guys ordering from him. He's literally the best human. Makes the best chocolate. Yes, it is expensive, like not gonna deny that. It is expensive chocolate, but in my opinion, it's totally worth it. Highly recommend the chocolate. Very clean ingredients, all organic, and it's just, it has converted me to being a dark chocolate lover. I will link to the website and his Instagram down in the description below if you wanna check that out. And then I also got a cottage pie made with beef and a cottage pie made with bison, as well as some bacon, all from Buy Ranch Direct, aka my meat people. My boyfriend was very sad that I was out of town last weekend, mostly because I couldn't go to the farmer's market to get him some more cottage pies and some bacon from Buy Ranch Direct, because he is like obsessed, and he should be, because it is freaking delicious. And actually, if you aren't on my mailing list, you won't know this yet. I recently teamed up with them and we're doing a subscription meat box where I get to hand pick what goes in the meat box every month. And so if you subscribe to it, you're gonna get a box of meat every month that's full of different meats that I picked to go in the box. So if you're looking to step up your meat game as far as quality goes, I highly recommend looking into that. I'm also super open to taking suggestions and recommendations for what you guys want to see in the box so that I can make it more applicable to your guys' lifestyles and stuff. Like, I've made sure there's chicken in most of them, because for most people getting protein is very difficult, and chicken is like one of the easiest, quickest sources of protein, so I figured that'd be super useful. But then I also kind of have had fun with it. Like, the January box had beef boost in it, which is ground beef with a little bit of liver in it. It also had some yak meat in there. I think the February one is gonna has some lamb kebabs, it has some chicken. I'll put all the information down in the description because it's kind of a lot to go over. But I also have a discount code, it's FITEXPO. It gets you $20 off plus a membership, which gets you future discounts and all that good stuff. So info down in the description if you want to check out the Fit and Nerdy meat box. So breakfast today, we have 3 scrambled eggs with cashew cheese, nutritional yeast, salt, pepper, and a bunch of pickled artichokes mixed in. So it looks like a lot more egg than it actually is because the artichokes blend in, but I promise you there's a ton of veggies in there. Just some salsa I had lying around, it was there, so I figured I'd put it on top. And then half of an avocado with a little bit of salt and pepper, and I think, is that all that's on here? Yeah. Then I decided to make a new little coffee drink that I have been quickly falling in love with. Ancient Nutrition just came out with a new line of keto drinks that have adaptogens in them. So they sent me a few different samples to try. This is not a sponsored video, but they did send this to me for free. And I do have to say that I hate the keto branding, because you can literally just anything that's low carb, if you slap MCT oil into it, you can call it keto, which is, I mean, it's clearly just like a marketing term, and it's kind of funny, but the ingredients are actually really exciting. So it does have MCT oil, but it also has collagen, coffee, and adaptogens. So you guys know that I immediately fell in love with this. It's ashwagandha, chaga, and reishi. Stevia, I'm actually surprised that I like this so much because I just don't like the taste of stevia, but it tastes real good. So I've just been obsessed with this for the last few days. So I'm just gonna power through this breakfast really quick, and then my roommate and I are actually off to the LA Fit Expo, which I'm really excited about. I have no idea what to expect. I feel like it's just gonna be a bunch of buff people walking around like being buff. So that it could be interesting. I'm mostly excited to see all the different like brands and stuff that are there, and just to like talk to people, discover new things. So we'll see how that goes.
Don't forget what you had.
The best piece of advice I have for someone trying to succeed in the film industry or any creative space is, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong.
One of the best to ever do it.
What is freedom? I think I stole this from Bob Dylan, but maybe I stole this from Woody Guthrie. Freedom for me is waking up in the morning and going to sleep at night, and in between doing exactly what I want to do. What's the secret to happiness? The secret to happiness is finding something you love and then doing that for the rest of your life.
The expo was certainly interesting. There were a ton of brands there that I absolutely loved, a ton of brands there that I was very skeptical of, but overall, it was super fun to just see a bunch of fit people walking around doing their fit people things and getting to try out different little fit equipment. I got a ton of super fun samples that I'm super excited about, so I can't wait to try all of those. But now I am super hungry, so I just spent the last like half hour trying to navigate downtown LA. It's not fun. It's not my jam. I really don't know how people live here, but I finally, I think, found parking. There's like 4 different signs right there about different times you can and can't park, so I'm really worried that I'm missing something and I'm gonna get a ticket, but we're gonna try to run into Sweet Green because I have been craving Sweet Green forever and there's not one near my house, so I decided to take this opportunity to go get some Sweet Green, even though it took me forever to find parking. So before a parking person shows up to give me a ticket, let's go get some dinner. I think I'll do the curry chickpea bowl, but can I do it with kale instead of spinach, please? Green and, cause guys, it's a miracle. I managed to get my salad. I didn't get a ticket, even though I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have gotten a ticket. I was really scared I was gonna get a ticket because it's downtown LA and they're very ticket happy. Getting my car towed is not what I wanted to have happen today, so I'm really glad it didn't. My stomach is definitely not super happy after all of those random free samples that I had, because I basically just had anything that was gluten-free that I knew like wasn't gonna kill me, and I didn't really avoid stuff that has like the fake ingredients and artificial stuff that I would usually avoid, because I figured, you know, it's a tiny little free sample. I'm never really gonna try it again. I'm never gonna buy it for myself because I don't really like the ingredients, so I might as well give it a try. So I had little samples of like everything. Not like the worst mistake of my life, but also not the best decision of my life because my stomach isn't super happy, but I am really excited to put some real food in my stomach. If there was like one place that I could just eat for the rest of my life, pretty sure it would be Sweet Green. Like, no other place can make a salad look this exciting. This salad looks like it's ready to party. Party in my mouth. It is dessert time, and so I'm just sitting here watching some more of the Great British Baking Show. But I am also having a little bit of dessert right now, just a little Brew Doctor kombucha in the Clear Mind flavor. This is one of my favorite brands of kombucha. You guys ask me for my favorite brands all the time. Brew Doctor is one of them. And then I got this at the expo today. It is Nellie's Organics Nature's Candy Bar, and it's supposed to be like a healthier candy bar, and I was very skeptical of something that like promotes itself as a healthy candy bar. But then I looked at the ingredients, and there's only 9 grams of sugar per bar, which is still like a decent amount of sugar, but for something that, like, this tastes like a candy bar. It's delicious. And so you would not guess that there's only 9 grams of sugar in here. So for what it is, it's really good. And then the ingredients themselves are pretty good. But overall, like, there's no preservatives, there's no real additives, there's nothing in here that doesn't like need to be in here as an ingredient to like make it a candy bar. So I'm very excited about this. It legit tastes like an Almond Joy without the almonds. Is that a Mounds? I think Mounds is Almond Joy without the almonds. I don't know. Tastes like an Almond Joy without the almonds. I am out for my morning walk. I'm not going to the gym today because today is a rest day. Speaking of which, totally forgot to update you guys on how my fasted workout went yesterday. I told you guys that I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing my workouts earlier and getting them out of the way first thing in the morning, and I've been slowly starting to do that, but I haven't actually done many fasted workouts. So I was actually really pleasantly surprised to find out that I felt super strong yesterday. Also pleasantly surprised to find this cat. Hello. Oh, you're so cute. Anyway, I was saying that I felt really strong yesterday and it felt really good. I was able to lift more on my squats. I think I lifted more on basically all of the big lifts that I did yesterday. So I think that training fasted, or readjusting to training fasted, isn't gonna be that bad for me. I was worried for a while that I had adapted to training in a fed state, and so training fasted would be a little bit of something that I would have to like take a little bit of a step back and rework into. But it appears as though it's going to go very well. Obviously there are other factors that may have affected why I was stronger yesterday. I think I had eaten in a pretty big surplus the day before, so maybe that was part of it, but overall it felt like a really great workout, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little day in a life slash what I eat in a day video. If you did, please do be sure to give it a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel, and I really genuinely appreciate it. Leave a little comment down below, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please share this video with your friends and your family and your neighbors. Subscribe for more videos, hit the notification button so you don't miss those videos, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.